been acknowledged by you as your mother.
Right. I've never acknowledged her as my mom.
Because she never acknowledged you either, though.
Exactly.
In a lot of ways.
Exactly. So what she wants from me is to.
But when is we gonna heal? Somebody.
You know how many networks and stations have reached out to me? I got producer friends on my page who say, "Hey, Nikki, we want to bring you and your mom together." TD Jakes,
Oh my God.
Ayana Von Set, all of that. Guess who she wanted to go on? Maury Povich.
Why she want to go on that?
Jerry Springer. Because she want drama. She want to fight.
Okay, wait a minute. Did y'all got a DNA? You've been proven, right?
I'm proving that as her daughter.
Right. How you gonna right? Okay.
Right.
I don't even know why I went there.
Yeah, her name is on my birth certificate.
Okay, so what the problem is?
The problem is she wants me to say that she raised me and Dot didn't raise me.
That's a lie.
Say it again.
That's a lie.
She wants me to say
Okay,
that
I came to Georgia in 1986. How old was you then?
1986, I was 6 years old.
Okay, I knew you from 6 years old to now.
I'm 37.
Okay, so that's 30 years I've known you at least.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right.
And I ain't never seen her. I can't.
Say it again.
I have never seen her mother you.
Thank you, God.
I can't say, I mean, in 30 years of knowing you, okay?
Right.
So let's go, let's just be for real. Let's don't be, because I can't say what I didn't see, but I can say from
6 years old to now.
To now.
You've never seen my mother me.
Never.
You've always seen me with who?
Dot.
What's Dot name?
Dorothy Betty.
Thank you. So how can I acknowledge a mother that was...
Well, she wasn't say that Dot was your grandmother, in essence. She wasn't your mom.
Right.
And the best
but I didn't know that.
I've heard her say out of her mouth. Out of her own
You
mouth.
heard who say?
Your mother.
Okay.
That mother that gave birth to you.
That's right.
Said that was the best decision that she made.
Exactly.
When she gave you to Dot.
When she gave me to Dot, how old was I when she gave me to Dot?
I didn't meet you till you was 6.
I
don't know if you was already there.
I was already there
Okay.
at 3 months.
Okay.
So tell me, what could you want from me? If you did not raise me, I don't know you. What do you want from me? What can a mother want from a child that you didn't raise? What can I give you?
Okay, but let me ask you this. Why do you think the enemy is making such a big deal out of this?
It's been so long. She's been doing this forever. The first time I ever been called a bitch was by my mama. The first time I've ever seen a gun being pointed to my head was her coming in my salon saying, "I brought you into this world, I'll take you out." And I told her...
Well, what's she so bitter at you for?
I don't know why she's so bitter with me. She went to my...
Is it because you won't acknowledge her?
I don't know. What do I have to acknowledge? Give me something tangible. Give me something tangible. The fact that she's my birth mother.
You
Absolutely.
can't deny that.
Absolutely. How many times have I tried that? To have a relationship with her? How many times? Over and over. So what more can I do? Tell me, what more can I do?
Nothing.
Thank you. Every time I have tried to do anything, she's always there to discredit who I am. She's gone to, when I was in college, you went to the dean of my school saying that I cheated my way through college.
Why?
When I was studying to be a minister, you went to my pastor's wife and said I was sleeping with him. I never touched this man in my life. So how is it that everything, I don't know you. You're my birth mama. I don't know you.
As an individual.
As an individual, thank you. But everything I've tried to do, you've always come behind to tear it down.
So what does now I need you to take yourself out of the equation.
Okay.
If you was minister to someone,
right,
and they was telling you what you're saying,
about their birth mother,
about their birth, I mean, because I'm taking myself out, and I just want. Most of the time, you can see a situation better when you take yourself out of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, even though everything that we're talking about is applicable to you.
Right.
But when I take you out of it and you look in from another person's perspective, I would see that
it's jealousy.
Or I resent you having the strength that I didn't have.
Absolutely.
To keep you.
But was that my fault?
It's not looking for fault.
Okay, but so why
But you're not
blame me?
dealing with a rational mind.
Thank you. I'm not dealing with somebody rational. She's what? She's mental, ain't it?
Hello? Yes? Unfortunately, I'm at work and I can't talk right now. Okay. So you can't keep expecting something.
Say it again.
You can't expect to get something from
Somebody.
right that's not rational.
Absolutely.
So you frustrating yourself, and that,
I'm not frustrated.
That's a trick. That's a
It
setup.
is a trick because
It's a trick.
I act every time I have a level of success in my life, she comes. Every time I have a level of success in my life, she comes. It's always been the spirit of darkness within her to discredit me. And people listen to her because she says, I'm her mama and she dishonoring me. But people don't know the real story that she didn't raise me.
Okay, see, but the thing about it is, let me tell you how you kill that.
Mhm.
The only way that you're gonna stop that from happening is because you both want to prove a point. She wants to prove.
I don't want to prove no point. I don't want
you
to
just
touch-
want the facts.
I want the facts, and I want
But is the facts more important than your ultimate success to be
no,
over with?
no, because this person has not been an intricate part of my life. So
Maybe she's really wanting to be at this point. Is
I
it
don't
too
understand.
late? Are you willing to concede?
I am willing, but it's not going to be under dysfunctional terms. It's not going to be dysfunctional ways. You understand what I'm saying?
But
when
there's
I say
no other way to have it with her because she's dysfunctional.
she's mental. So with that being said, I don't want a relationship with her.
You would prefer not.
I prefer not to because she is not mentally stable. If somebody put a gun to your head
Right.
and say I'm gonna kill you, what
First of all,
what reason do we have
to be anything?
to be anything, blood or not? You're not safe for me.
But this is the thing that you gotta understand too, Nikki, is that with you having the knowledge that you have, because what did the Bible tell us? Where much is known, much more is required, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so when you dealing with an unstable deck of cards, you cannot determine and base the way you feel on her behavior,
Right.
because she has nothing to bring to the table that's stable.
My God.
Right. You know,
I
and
just-
the longer that you keep trafficking it, the longer that you keep bucking against it,
Mm-hmm.
is the longer it's going to take for the deliverance to come.
Buck
For-
against what?
Buck against the fact that what she does, you keep responding to it.
Right.
You
Right.
keep responding.
You know why I respond to it? Because it's my name. And I take
Everything that you've done because of the simple fact of what you've gone through
That's
and
right.
been a survivor of.
and been a survivor of it. Right.
You resent the fact that somebody that had no part in it has the audacity.
Audacity to speak against my name.
That's right. But see the thing.
That's wait a minute.
That's
Let's
why you
sit in
know-
there. Let
that's
me
why
sit
you
in
know
there.
You're great though. You
Because
got
that's the part that hurt
the most.
the most.
Yeah.
Because people will give ear to her because she says she's my birth mother.
Okay, but listen to this. Listen to this. Christ wasn't received when you are in a class that's so real that sometimes it hurts so bad. Look at Job. In the end, what did Job's wife? He said, "You foolish woman."
Mm-hmm.
So anybody that if you think that it was gonna be these people that was gonna take my career, myself, my thing, and here it is, she came and messed it up. If she can mess it up with somebody that God was gonna use, first of all, she can't do that.
Right.
If they truly are being sent instrumentally to take your life and the God in you to the next level, and she can do anything to disrupt that, then that wasn't the people. Then that wasn't them.
Right.
It wasn't. It could not have
Right.
been.
Because when she went to my college, they pulled me aside and they said, "We know this is not you. You a Dean's List student."
See, that's what this.
So she, because she came up there as my mom and she said
Blah 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 blah.
she cheating her way through school. She doing this through school. They was like, "Who are you?" I'm her mother, and I know. But then they had to realize okay, then they brought me in the office and they said, okay, Miss Brown, Brown at the time, your mom didn't raise you, so she. And then the same thing at my church, because when they called me and said your mama was up here telling the first lady all kind of lies and stuff, may need to get her some help. Yeah. And I said, I can't get her no help because she grown.
Right.
Well, how can I get my mother some help for her medical issue?
See, the thing that you have to do, at this point, if sincerely in your heart, if that's what you yearn to do, because sometimes
I don't yearn.
You see, so then knowing it doesn't make difference.
Right.
Because you can have documented, people that document said this lady really did do this, a sworn deposition that this testimony on this piece of paper is accurate and true to the best of my ability, sign off and notarize, bam. So now you compiling something. Right. That is a record that's saying that this individual is not stable enough to even speak like this. But see, that's carnal minded. That's trying to deal with flesh and blood and fight against it in flesh and blood capacity.
Right.
But when you saying this to me, I'm jumping inside. I'm so rejoicing because I know that when persecution comes that hard on an individual, it's because they're trying to stop something that they can see. See, the enemy can see the greatness. But what do I have to do that will destroy both of them at the same time? How do I get up 2 for 1? And I know, persecution must come to them that walk uprightly. When you decide to do something, and it's really, really the plan and the will of God for your life, no imposter will get the position that he has for you. And it doesn't mean that you're a perfect individual.
No.
He's the only one that's perfect.
Right.
But see what he can use in you.
Right.
If he can weaken and wear it out by using this instrument, this form. Mm-hmm. See, no weapon form. See, that has to become your motto to regardless.
Absolutely.
Because
I know
that can be impenetrable. Not even with her. She can't penetrate it.
I just got to get over the fact that
the nerve, the audacity,
the audacity for you to tear down someone that you gave birth to, but you did not raise. Why would you try to do that? Why wouldn't you support it and be proud? Yeah. Like, in spite of me giving you up for adoption, I'm very proud of you.
Right.
Why try
Maybe because I didn't have anything to do with it.
But
maybe because I should have been there.
But that has nothing to do with me or my children.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
That's the part that I have to get over. The fact, and she said this one time, she said God killed Dot because she was in the way.
Oh.
Why
would you even say something like that?
But why would God kill my grandmother who you gave your baby to raise?
You trusted her enough to give me to her.
And then my foolish behind thinking that, saying, okay, it's time for me to have a relationship with my birth mother.
Okay.
Tried to do that, and all manner of evil
came out of that.
You done stayed in my house, you, your husband, and you done did drugs in my house. I done helped you. I done helped pay so many bills. I can't chase you down and your habits.
Right.
I can't save you from your habits. I'm the child.
Okay.
Then I had Zion. She was just 4 or 5 years old. I can't do that.
Right.
My life changed when I became a mama.
That's right.
And so I can't, out of the love of me wanting to help my own mother, I can't fall in a ditch with you. I can't do it.
I'm not.
And I'm not.
There you go.
So that's the part that.
So maybe that's where the bitterness is coming from, because you won't help me. So since you won't help me, I'm gonna make your life miserable because you won't help me, and you can. I mean,
I got 2 kids. I can't help nobody.
You see what I'm saying?
You understand what I'm saying? And all this is because I made a post saying Happy National Sisters Day to my sisters. She commented on the post saying, well, who the hell is y'all mama? You want me to say Happy Mother's Day? Is that
gonna be too hard for you? You can't do it?
I can do that. I've sent her cards and said Happy Mother's Day. But I'm not going to...
You know where forgiveness...
But I'm not going to blast it all on Facebook. I mean, because there's not... What can I do? What can I say?
Nikki.
Yes.
Your mother has a mental issue.
Say it again.
You know, your mother has a mental issue, and she's had it a long time.
She's had it a long time.
She's kind of bipolar, like.
And because of her mental issues, I have been dealt the brunt of her attacks. And for what? Why? That's my problem.
Maybe because it's easy. Maybe
it's easy to attack me than to see yourself.
Right.
Okay, I can
take the light off of me. I don't want nobody to see me.
Okay.
You know, if I keep it.
And when I come around, and I can see that, because when I go around that side of the family, you'll do anything and say any sly comment just to get me to leave.
Just to provoke you to leave.
That's right. I'll be around there having a good time with my family, that side of the family, and my hair be pretty, or they'll say something and compliment me, and she'll say, your weight, her hair, all this, just anything to get me to say something.
So then
I leave.
Okay, but see, then that shows a sign of your immaturity, that you haven't developed the strength where you need it the most. Because when somebody is sick and hurting and they say something negative about somebody else, all it does is say you don't want nobody to see how much pain you're in.
Mm-hmm.
You know, God gave you the husband that you have, that he's the way that he is, and his endurance level is high.
Yeah.
That's how God did that, for a purpose.
Absolutely.
And a reason.
Absolutely.
So what makes him any better or different that he can endure all that he endures?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So how much difference is really here? Because that's how I look at Charles. Why does he take, when I want to flip and I don't want to be with you no more, why does he take all of that? Because God is showing us something through them. We could try to be better us.
God told me that I don't have to be around my mother.
Not be around her.
Right.
Because any two that walk together that don't look and going in the same direction,
right,
that's fine.
Yeah.
But
God
you gotta
told me
love
years
her.
ago that I don't have to be in the presence or around my mother. He told me that.
He gave you that peace.
Absolutely.
And I believe that he could do that.
Yeah.
You know.
But the acknowledgement part of whatever.
Now, you know, let me tell you how busy the enemy is right now. Because I'm trying to get into a website that should be very easy for me to get into.
Yeah.
And I'm catching the devil getting in here. I'm just trying to say.
Yeah. But no, I've been catching it all day with the issue of just.
And I'm at the end because I have worked this policy all the way to the end.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And I'm glad that I came to you at the end of my day, because you know me for a long time, since I was 6 years old.
That's right.
And I was with my grandma from the time you know me.
That's the only person I know.
So she wants me to put out there that this is what she said. I raised you and you went to dot on the summer, in the summer and on the weekends. She said she raised me, but I went to dot during the summer and the weekends. Please tell the truth.
That's not true.
That's not true.
You went to school from Dot House every day.
Every day of my life.
That's where you live.
My God.
That's why when that whole thing went down, it was so crazy.
Yep. But I understand what you're saying, because
but if you want to get the victory, you're going to have to concede to the fact that, you know, if this is what, sometimes you have to take the bitter with the sweet. Remember Bill Bishop used to say, sometimes you got to take down the wrong for the right.
Right.
Even though you know you right, but you got to say, okay, you right, I'm wrong. Okay.
I did say it. I said, you won, you right, you
know,
this, you that.
concede.
She said, and then she said, your demon's going to catch up with you.
What you mean?
My demons. Oh, God.
But what was
What my demon? My demons are what? What do you want from me? I've asked her, Roz, what do you want from me?
What do you want me? What's gonna make this? But see, you can't make wrong. You can't get nobody that ain't thinking right. How you gonna make it right?
Exactly.
You never gonna make it right.
And she's been, like you said, she's been mental.
She's been like that way forever.
Mental for a long time. And the disheartening part is, you create so much division between my siblings and me, because Like, even when I used to bring my sisters to church and stuff like that, you didn't even want, you try to get them saved. You try to get them in God. You ain't their mama, I'm their mama. You know, just all kind of stuff. And then even to this day, if I plan a vacation and tell my sisters or my brothers to come, and it's just all of them, y'all just come, she automatically gonna have an issue with it. She gonna automatically tell them don't come. She don't want us to have no relationship together. None.
All the kids that she birthed.
All the kids she birthed, she don't want us to have no relationship.
Or she don't want them to have a relationship
with me.
Okay,
with
well, let's
me.
just deal with that.
Yeah, she don't want them to have a relationship with me.
Why?
And she always say,
What's the reason why?
I don't know. She always say, you think they're you think
that you're their mother.
You're their mother. I don't think I'm their mother.
Why would you want to be their mother?
I got two churn. I don't want to be y'all mom.
I want to be as a brother and
a big sister and a big brother, a big sister to my brother and my sisters. That's all. And an auntie to my nieces and nephews.
Right. So what's the crime? What crime is?
I don't know. I don't know.
So that means that she resents the motherly in you.
I don't know.
So she got a lot of. Well, you know, I can't put a lot of nothing towards that because. Well, I already know I'm talking about somebody that's always had a mental challenge.
Mentally
I ain't
challenged.
saying they bad people. I'm just saying they got some mental challenges.
Jesus.
I mean, she's a functional person. She functions in the system. She functional to some degree.
But mentally challenged. It's just crazy. Cause I honestly wish that she would go away.
But she ain't. So you're gonna have to be the bigger person, regardless if she stay or don't go. Why you gonna let your life be miserable over something you can't fix or change?
Exactly.
Only God can fix or change her.
My life's not miserable without my mother.
But
it's not miserable.
It's not that you miserable, but she's trying with everything in her for you not to have no peace.
Absolutely.
And if she can disrupt your peace, but she didn't give it to you. Why are you letting her take something she ain't gave? And you putting a lot of validity in it. You putting a lot.
But I said this time around when she came back and she's saying all this stuff on social media and all this, I said I want it to be said because I tried to do damage control. I tried to stop the comments. I tried to block her this, that. Then she create new pages and whatever. But you know what I say? Let it out.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go.
I don't care what she posts about me, what she say about me. I just let it all out. Let it all out.
Do whatever she needs. She feel like she got to do.
Absolutely. Do. This time, I don't care. I don't care.
Right.
And that's it.
Right.
And that's it because my character and my name and what my grandmother taught me when I was in her house, being raised in the church, in the faith, that's right. Knowing God.
That's right.
That's what's still in me.
There you go.
Regardless. That's right. All day, every day.
Every day. And maybe the thing that will stop it is when you truly get free in your heart. You know what I mean? To the point where it really is okay. Because sometimes we can say with our mouths. Yeah. Because we want to hear it in our ear. Yeah. But we still bound here. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? And once it gets out of here and really is really, really, really okay. Yes. Then it'll be okay. You know, because no weapon formed against you will be able to prosper. And whatever God has for you, Nikki, if nobody don't know, you know, can't nothing stop you from having what God got for you.
And everything that God has ever spoken thus far has come to pass in my life. I mean, and I just bless Him for it. Yeah, I really do.
Because it's Him.
Because in spite of,
the thing that you really have to be mindful of is don't let that teeter-totter into your relationships and things. You know, you have to be mindful of that.
Well, because of that, I don't trust women. I definitely, but I do have my strong handful of friends, and that's it. Okay. Yeah. I mean, but being no in a group of people.
Yes.